Hey guys, coming in with this video here. I'm sitting here at the stove. I'm making my pork chop bake. And what I'm going to do is put just a little bit of oil in the bottom. Just enough to really oil the pan. I don't have anything on these pork chops. These are my bone-in pork chops. The pork chop bake calls for 5 to 6 bone-in pork chops, okay? And the casserole part of this bake is I cut up 5 pounds of yellow potatoes, and I parboil them. You can watch that part if you want to on the video with the cabbage casserole, because I actually started it with that. So I parboil 5 pounds of sliced yellow potatoes, put them in the bottom of my baking pan. On top of that, there's 2 Vidalia sweet onions sliced and laid over the top, salt and pepper lightly, and a whole stick of butter poured over that. Now I'm going to sear these pork chops on each side, and I'm going to cook them because they're thick. I'm going to cook them for about 4 minutes on each side, okay? Before I put them in the bake. Because the potatoes are parboiled, these are going to be par-fried, and they're going to finish up in the oven. And in the oven, I have going a cabbage casserole. So there's no salt or pepper on here. I have not seasoned these yet. I've not seasoned them. So we have 6 bone-in pork chops. And we are just going to sear them. We're going to cook them for 4 minutes on each side. And believe you me, that's just enough oil to go in the bottom to cook them, okay? Alexa, set me a timer for 4 minutes. 31. Meanwhile, over there in my pan, I have my potatoes, onions, and they're lightly salted and peppered, and got that stick of butter already poured on them, ready for these pork chops. Okay, and while these are cooking, turn that down just a little bit. While these are cooking, I have already mixed up my spice blend that's going to go on these pork chops. We're going to season both sides of pork chops. It's 2 teaspoons of salt, 2 teaspoons of pepper, 2 teaspoons of onion powder, 2 teaspoons of smoked paprika, and 2 teaspoons of chicken bouillon powder. And all that is mixed up. And that's going to be the spice blend for the pork chops. Now the mixture that's going to go over the potatoes is going to be 2 cans of cream of mushroom soup and a can and a half of cream of chicken soup, a half a cup of sour cream, and about a cup of heavy whipping cream. And that's going to be the sauce that's going to go on your potatoes and on top of the pork chop. See how these are starting to look. Oh yeah. So remember we got, and these are center cut pork chops. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pause this right here. And I'll come back in a minute. Alright guys, I was going to show you. Cooked them on the first 4 minutes. I just turned them over. We're going to go 4 minutes on this side. I'll be back. Alright guys, there's our first set of pork chops. Seared on both sides for 4 minutes per side. Now I'm going in with the other 3. Alexa, set me a timer for 4 minutes.
Second timer, 4 minutes, starting now.
Alright guys, I'll be back. While them pork chops are searing, I'm going to go in and mix up my goodie for my pork chop bake. This is that half a can of cream of chicken that I had left from making the goodie for the casserole. Alexa, stop your timer. Y'all give me just a second. I gotta go and turn these pork chops. Alexa, set me a timer for 4 minutes.
Second timer, 4 minutes, starting now.
That's a can and a half of regular cream of chicken. And we got 2 cans of cream of mushroom. Because as you can see, we got a big pan here. That's our potatoes and onion, stick of butter, a little salt and pepper and onion powder. Alright. I'm eyeballing this, but about a half a cup of sour cream. Alright. Little black pepper. Little onion powder. And I don't have but a little bit of whipping cream left in each one of these. So I'm going to use them. And it's probably going to be that half cup. Well, that's probably the half cup right there, but there's only a grunt in here, so I'm going to use it up. I'm going to stir all that well. Y'all, that can use just a little bit of salt. And just for where to kind of be an even, this is my spice blend for my pork chop. And I'm going to go with just a little bit of that to get down in them potatoes. Alright. Put this sour cream up. I'll be back in just a minute when I get these pork chops out. Alright guys, we have our pork chops ready. And what we're going to do is we're going to lay them up here for a second where I can season this one side with our seasoning blend. You want to season these well. Oh, let me go on and pour that juice. I don't want to lose none of that. Okay. Got to keep all that flavor. Don't want them calling the flavor police. Alexa, stop your timer. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all can't see. Like I said, make sure you season them well. All right. Now, do the same thing with these. Turn these over and get them on that other side. All right, now in our pan, Alexa, stop your timer. On top of our onions and potatoes, we're gonna put almost all this mixture. We're gonna save just a little bit for the top of the pork chop. Enough to do about a dollop on each one. Oh, my arm gets tired. Did y'all do that? Oh. We don't want no tater left uncovered, do we? Make sure we get them all covered. If I can quit spilling it down the side. All right. A little bit, getting to get a little bit in that hole right there. All right. Now, on top of this goes our pork chops. Okay. Kind of pat them down a little bit. All right, now we're going to dig out the rest of our goodie. We're going to try to put a dollop on each chop. No man left out. Scrape down the sides. I'm going to kind of just spread that out without taking all my seasoning off. Just kind of going to bind that seasoning to these chops. Oh, glory. Tell you what. I'm going to clean out this and I'm going to put about a half a cup of water. All right, y'all. Now we're going to wrap this. I'm going to get Skeeter to come in here. And we're going to wrap this up. And real good with tin foil. And we're going to put it in that 400-degree oven for 1 hour. And in 1 hour, we should have some good old pork chop baked. So when everything gets done, we'll plate it all up, and I'll put a picture on here. Hope y'all try this. Love you. Hope you have a blessed day. Mwah. Y'all hungry? No. I can't say that. You want a bite? That's it. You want a bite? I'll sure share with you. Love you guys.